Hey kids, Pez through the ages. I'm Brian Trauman. We've got a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. What we're looking at here today is the Nivea action truck. It's not so much an action truck because the wheels don't move. So it's an anti-action truck, but you could take action and buy one. This comes out, as you can see here on the back, in 2003. And it's for the Nivea Family and Fest. That is an exciting activity that you may partake in if you live in 2003 and during a time where you're allowed to be around people. You can see that this expired back in 2005. I don't remember when I got mine. I didn't keep track of that. No, that's not true. I don't remember exactly when it came out. I do remember when I got this. I got this in September of 2003. And this is the same as this blue one here on the card. It is Nivea Blue. If you've ever purchased their, what do you call them? Their lotions, it comes in a package that's this color. What's important about this is it can also be found in red and green. I'm going to tell you about that in a second, but let's just take a look here. I'll just throw it at the ground. Hopefully you can see the blue is a bit darker than some of the other blues in here. Let's go up here. These are the C trucks. What are you doing, Brian? These are the D trucks down here, and they are distinctly different. I'm just going to pull one out, and we'll go back to the desk. All right. This is the D truck. I bet I pulled a Yugo. Sure, Yugo is the wrong blue. But importantly, let's go with this guy. Oh, no. Slovenia. That's better. Yugos are always a slightly different color, as you can see. But this one is totally different. So this is a Slovenia, so is this guy right there. It is a Slovenia with a 5. That's the IMC that goes with Slovenia, and it's on a 4.9 stem. It has the spine coming down, and it has the non-moving wheels. That is, it is a, there it is, R4 D truck. D because the wheels don't move. R4 is the style of the cab. They're all exactly like this. Okay, this is the blue one, $10 in 2003. On the card, maybe set you back a little bit more. But then along comes the red ones and the green ones. I don't have the green ones because I bought the red for $110 in May of 2012 from the same individual. So it seemed like it was legit to me. You can see it's still got the spine. It's still on Slovenia. It's still got the 5. It's still got the 4.9 patent. It's still on an R4. The wheels still don't move. So it looks legit. However, there is a current controversy, and the controversy has been going on since the beginning. Are these legitimate? Were they made for Nivea? Were they made by Pez? The conclusion, largely, and by this I mean experts, if you will, people in the Pez community, will tell you they were not made for Nivea. Now, I'll get to the rest of the controversy in a second. Why would they not be made for Nivea? Well, Nivea is blue. It's blue. You're not going to find the red or green on the card. Nivea is going to want that in blue. They don't want it in red or green. That's not consistent with their image. The other thing to consider is the quality of it. And you're not going to see much. The red and the green are pretty good quality. You can see that the fonts are nearly identical in size and shape and everything else. What's maybe tough to see is this is silver. Maybe you can see it here. These are silver paint jobs as opposed to white. You can see that the Nivea here is worn off a bit, and it's not because I'm running around with it in my pocket, whereas it's solid on there. It's the printing process. Action Truck is on solid there. It is less than solid here. The same, I think, goes for the other side, where you can see the Action Truck didn't quite take. Now, some may argue that it's because it's a test piece and was just used to make sure that the printing was going to work. There are other colors, by the way. This is white, this is silver. I think there's another color out there. It doesn't matter to me. The only one that's truly legit in my eyes is the blue one with the white print. Other thing to notice, before I tell you about the rest of the history, is look at the A. Let's see if I can get them closer for you. The A's are different. All the rest of the letters, I'm not a font type kind of guy. Actually, I am. But I'm seeing other things now that I'm looking at it. Let me find a pointer for you. What will I use? The U in Action Truck has this big wide opening in the middle while it's nice and narrow over here. The A is more thick in the legs and tight in the middle. This little opening under the A is narrower than it is over here. Look how this is more of a rectangle, whereas this is more of a trapezoid. How dare you? So the story that seems to be going around now is that these guys, blue ones, are legit. The red ones, the green ones, and all the font colors that they come in were not test pieces, were not backdoor, which means it would have been done in the Pez factory, just snuck out when nobody was looking, which is a Pez piece, just not for normal retail sale. But instead were made by fans, so a fantasy piece. Not unlike some of the other fantasy pieces you might see out there, but this one, using very little additional parts or anything, just legitimate trucks, legitimate pieces. By the way, no stress marks really to speak of here, so it doesn't look like it was a head switch. And that somebody had them printed. You know, did it at home, had another company do it, but not at the behest of Pez or Nivea. That's it.